this is GoggleCandy. First couple videos I posted on here, a bit of a bit angry. So I figured I'd just do one random that wasn't a reply to anything. Um, then you stop looking down at the screen. So I went out the other day, and I got this little game. Some people were telling me it was good. I got the special, collector's edition with the DVD, so I've been watching that and trying to learn a couple of the characters. I have found out though, and let me backtrack a bit. When I went to get the game, I went to get the game and a 360. I own a gaming store, just a small little gaming thing. I have a YouTube channel for it, which I update maybe like a couple weeks. And there's like a projector room. There's some arcade games. It's mostly just hobby, Magic the Gathering and stuff. A couple weeks ago, before we went to a convention, we had a break-in. Someone decided it'd be a great idea to bust a lock, take what money they could find, and take the consoles. They didn't take the games and controllers, just the consoles. Apparently, they didn't feel they needed those. So after we went to the convention, we had a bit of money. So after employee supports, checking Craigslist, telling GameStop, basically putting all the feelers out, it's a waiting process. It still is a waiting process. I don't know where the systems are. Microsoft knows the serial numbers, the Wii does, the Nintendo knows the Wii's. So I had to go out and get a new one. And if I get the old one back, that just means I have another system, rent out, do Halo, whatever. But I went out, got that, got BlazBlue, and I saw the SE Fightstick, and I thought, you know what? I deserve a little something. I deserve a fight stick. And I was like, alright. So I put the money down on BlazBlue. This was about a week and a half ago when I picked it up this week. Picked up my 360, the hard drive, and the fight stick. And I got there and I loved using that. I loved using that. You could feel the moves. You can actually feel them, and I love it, especially compared to whatever the D-fail is on the 360. I wouldn't really call it a D-pad because it needs directions and not just circle, that little circle pancake, whatever it is. I think Free One Up put it best, actually, his review. But I started using that. I went online. I did more matches, and I found out real quickly how much of a scrub I really am with one of those. Because I like it. I like using it. Don't get me wrong. I like using it. But I'm not good with it yet. Beforehand, it'd be about maybe, 50-50, 60-40. Like, I'd be doing good with Forte. Because that's who I main, is Forte. If I'm effing around, I might try, Rufus or Fei Long. But I main Forte. I love Forte. I'll probably mention that in every video I ever do, is that I like Forte. And, he's hard with that damn stick. Like, especially when you go from the D-pad to the stick, it is hard as hell. At least that's what I found. Given I don't use sticks. I've never used a stick. The only time I ever used a stick was like on, the N64. On their little control stick. Everything else I've used a D-pad. Or my, gave me nice little calluses on my thumbs, which I love feeling those. I do love feeling those from like the old Nintendo days when you would just rub your thumb against it. And you get the nice little callus. I still have a bit there. I still have it. I love that feeling. I love it. But it's hard. Oh my god, it's hard. I went up there and I played about 2-3 hours of just championship modes just to get in practice. Players matches I can hardly keep one person in for a match or two, whether I win or lose. I just can't do it. And I would just get into championship matches, play Forte, and just try and get used to them. I do some practice, yeah, I do training, I do all that. But even during training, I found like it's just hard. Championship matches, I won maybe 3, maybe 4, and some of those matches hurt. Like I knew what they were gonna do. It's like, all right, now do the run, and he would punch nothingness, and that's not a good thing to do. Is to punch the nothingness. I lost to a Sagat player, and there are good Sagat players. It's the same as there are good Ryus and Kens, but the bad ones put a bad taste in everyone's mouth when you see one. This Sagat player, he need. That's all he did was need.
I can't stress that enough. All he did was the knee, and he beat me, and I felt just horrible. Like by the end of that match, I just had sweat dripping. I was just enraged, and I needed to turn off the game for a bit before I threw the stick across the room. And it's hard, surprisingly enough, but I like it. I like just gripping it. Of all the things, the ultra I found is easier for me to do, and I think one of my friends actually put it best is because I'm used to the D-pad so much and how that works. I need to slow down with the D-stick to speed back up. Like I need to actually just slowly feel everything out. Like play a slow forte, maybe even play like Ryu for a while, just to get the movements, the feelings down with all the motions before I go back to a faster character like Forte. Um, and I really want to put it into practice. I'm tempted though to get the fight pad just so I don't feel like a complete scrub. Go in there, just own face, be like, all right, I'm still a good player. I'm good. Relax. It's all good. It's all good. That's really it. Like everything else has been, it's been pretty good with Street Fighter. Been pretty good with BlazBlue. It's an entirely different feel for Street Fighter, and I haven't gotten into a fighter since really Marvel vs. Capcom, like PS1, early PS2 days. Like that's the last time I actually got into a fighter. Like I won a couple tournaments in that, usually with my boy Gambit, War Machine, and when I did Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I threw in Tron Bond. I forced myself to learn her because she was just a favorite character of mine, and I had to learn her. She was in the game. Screw Mega Man. I'm sorry, Blue Boy. Tron's there. I need to learn my Tron. But I'm actually kind of curious, like what you guys like, who you play, and if you switch from it, especially if you switch from a D-pad and went to the fight stick, like SE or TE. What that transition was like. Like how long did it take you? Was it as difficult as mine? Am I just like that much of a scrub that I just can't get it? Within like a week. Um, I'd like to think not. Uh, but I'd really like to know like what you guys think on that. I'm also actually just I put 2 videos up for this channel, and it's just my sit down commentary thing, and I've actually gotten some fairly positive feedback just from 2 videos. And already like I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the 3 subscribers I have like right now. Yeah, and I'm just in a fantastic mood. You get 3 hours of Street Fighter where you're getting just destroyed. 1 hour of just reverting back to just stupid Halo and just blowing people up, running people over mongooses. Gets you back in a good mood. As my pasta is about ready to boil over, and actually, yeah, see, I'm not even making an excuse. See that? See the pasta? See the foam? Yeah, that's my dinner. I don't want that to get bad. So I'm gonna end the video here.